Hey guys, it's Bizarre Individual, and today I'm going to be doing the seven questions tag. Wow, seven questions tag. It's the January tag from AMeskEOHJ. I already noticed that literally everyone already put up theirs, so I decided to jump aboard, and I'm definitely going to be trying to keep up with these tags. It's actually in my goal for 2019 is to do a tag every single month. So I really appreciate you, AMeskEOHJ, for doing these tag videos. I absolutely love them. I think they're so much fun, and even if I don't do them, I love watching them. So yeah. So question number one: what manga character represents you and reminds you of yourself, or characters? And I came up with several, and I was looking for one, and I was like, I'm going to be super extra and come up with four. But then I realized that he said characters, so I'm all good. I'm not extra. But anyways, the first one is 10 count, and I cannot pronounce names, so I'm gonna butcher this. Shinotani's, or something like that. I don't even know. But anyways, it's the main character right here, and the reason why I relate to him so much is because he's a major germaphobe. Of course, I am not that germophobic as he is, but just different things that happen during the day, and different sex situations really freak me out. Not to try to get too graphic, but yeah, I really related to him, even though at the same time I felt sorry that he was so germaphobe, but then at the same time I thought it was kind of comedic. So yeah. Next up is another yaoi, so I do apologize. I'm trying to get this out of the way. And it's Escape Journey. So first with this one, I just want to say that pretty much I can relate to a character no matter what I'm reading in a way. So like any one of these is, like any manga that I really read, I kind of pick up on a character to relate with in every single manga I read. It just depends on like what I'm going through at the time. So there's actually a lot more, but I just thought I would pick the ones that I relate most to at this moment. But Escape Journey, it's about these two guys that go that they meet in high school, and then they break up, and they meet later on, and yeah, this guy is a really big dick to this guy, and of course I related to this guy, so because this guy kind of screwed him over, and I was going through a breakup at the time, so that's why that one really stuck out to me. Next one, this is probably the one out of all of them that reminded me the most. I do wish I had a better picture of all these ladies, but it's Princess Jellyfish, and I mostly relate to them because they're really socially awkward when someone like popular or pretty talks to them that's like not in their circle. They literally turn into stone, which not like, literally they turn into stone, but they like freeze up and it shows them turning into stone, so it's hilarious. And it just kind of reminds me of me, like the other day when I went and signed up for classes and stuff. Literally when someone was talking to me, I was like, ooh. So I definitely did that a lot. I turned into stone a lot. I do every single day, so pretty much if I'm out of my element, I can, like these chicks are, so that's why I really relate to them the most. But yeah, Princess Jellyfish. Next up is a girl on the shore. Almost forgot the title. Yeah, I haven't read this in a while, but yeah, I just kind of related to these characters. They're how they're growing up, and them just trying to become try not to get too graphic, but them experimenting with sex and stuff, and it just kind of reminded me of when I was younger. But yeah. So next up is question number 2. Hypothetically, if all manga went digitally tomorrow, no physical, what would you do? Well, first off, I know everyone freaks out about this. They're like, "Oh my god, I won't buy any manga and all this stuff." But first off, I would try to because I have a feeling that manga would go up in price, like the physical volumes that are already out. I would try to fill in all the gaps that I have, the best that I could, with the manga that's already out, first off. And then second of all, I would probably use the money that I buy manga to save up for a computer and figure out how to, like, because I'm always scared, like, even if I do get digital copies, I'm going to lose them, like, if the computer crashes or something. Like, figure out how to do all that software and back up my stuff. But in the long run, even though, like, I have a massive collection, I love collecting and I love the physical things, I think everyone would kind of get used to it, and in the long run, honestly, it would be a lot cheaper. It would be a lot, well, yeah, let's just stick to a cheaper topic. It would be a lot cheaper, first off, because digital manga online is going for like $4 to $5 cheaper than every single volume, even though I guess they could raise the price if it went all digital, so I think they might do that, but for the most part, I feel like it would be cheaper. Also, it's because it's more cheaper to translate too online than the, actually having the paper and the ink and paying people and company, like they're cutting out a lot of things. So that's why it would be cheaper. But so yeah, with that said, it would be a lot easier to collect. Not only cheaper, but it'd be a lot easier to, I mean, you could buy more because it's cheaper, but like it would be a lot more, you could collect a lot more because you'd have a lot more space, and everyone's always complaining about space. We would have to show off our collections online, like, not that I would ever be able to figure that out, but it would be like, oh, here's my manga collection online. And I've actually seen people show off mangas that they bought online, so that was really kind of neat. But and the fact that they have so many more online, like that they're never going to come physically in form, so that, and then I think they would translate a lot more, like a lot more longer series, like everyone's screaming about wanting to get. They would actually do it because it would be online, so it would be a lot cheaper and everyone could read it. And also another thing that I did in my Q&A, I said I feel like my manga collection kind of holds me back in a way, because I mean, I couldn't just like get up and move to Florida. Like, my best friend moved down there, she wanted me to come live on her couch. I'm like, yes, that would be amazing, but where am I going to put all my shit? And so it kind of held you back in a way. It's kind of like a dog. It's kind of like a really cute dog that you get, like, it's part of your family. How I view my manga volumes. But you have to take care of it. It's kind of like you have to come home. You can't, you have to feed it. You have to, when you move, you have to think about, moving with you. You like, kind of like your manga, you have to, kind of come home to it in a way, if that makes any sense. I'm crazy, but yeah. So I would have a problem adjusting, but in the long run, I think everyone would save money, save time, be a little bit more free to just, and I think it would be more accessible too. Like you could get, you could travel with it easier. I mean, I guess you could bring the book form with you, but you could literally travel with your whole entire collection just in a little device. So, yeah, so that's what I would do. If it all went digital, I would set up for it to be digital. I would get stuff to read manga digitally. Yeah, so, I mean, I think it'd be kind of nice because then I'd actually get a computer. I could actually, to open up other things like The Sims. It'd open up, like, I haven't played The Sims forever because I can't afford a computer, but because I spend all my money on manga. But it would open up, like, The Sims. It would open up other, like, games online. It would open up books online. I could read physical books just, online. It would open up a lot. So it would definitely change everything, how things are translated. It would, yeah. Okay. So number 3, there's a war of publishers. What 3 to 5 points would you use to argue for your favorite? So I don't really necessarily have a favorite publisher, but I'm going to pick Tokyo Pop because I feel like they need some love. So I know that they get a lot of hate because they went out of, they went bankrupt, and everyone already knows that long story. But one argument is that they came back, so that's a good thing. And it might just be the time that I grew up, but I honestly feel like Tokyopop kind of led the way. Like, I feel like this generation and like all the newer people getting into manga, they feel like Viz is, because Viz is the biggest one. But back in the day when I was getting into manga, it was Tokyopop all the way. And I mean, I liked other publishers, and I mean, the reason why I can't pick my favorite publishers is because I like all the publishers. I like different titles from each one. Kodansha is probably my favorite, but anyways, but then Seven Seasons sneaking in there, and anyways, I'm getting off topic. So, defend Tokyopop. So I know a lot of people think it's trash, but I feel like it kind of like led the way. Like, for example, I don't feel like Fairy Tail would be there without Raid Master, and Raid Master was translated by Tokyopop. So then, you know, Fairy Tail is huge. I know not everyone loves it, but I'm just using that as an example. And then also, like, a whole bunch of Clamp titles started out as Tokyopop, like Cardcaptor Sakura, Sailor Moon, I believe started out. I think Sailor Moon started out as Tokyopop too. So, yeah, then that one's huge. Blam, Planetesque, both started out as Tokyopop, you know? So I feel like they kind of started the way, and then when they went under, Viz did kind of take, you know, the higher, you know, yeah, so anyways, but yeah, so I feel like they kind of led their way in America in a way. I could be wrong, it could have been Viz first, because they did make, I see a lot of single issue Viz, so, like back in the day, so it might have been Viz, and then it went Tokyopop, but like, the time I grew up, and I feel like, you know, and then also, second argument, nostalgia for me. Third argument is, this is kind of a pro and a con for Tokyopop, is that they published a lot of like American author manga style, like I have it written down somewhere, but anyways, and even though a lot of them are trash, I do feel like a good argument would be that they try new things, and I really appreciate that about Tokyopop, is that they're not scared to print new ideas, they're not scared to venture out, they're not, I don't feel like they stick to their, you know, so yeah, so that was a big one. And then also the fact that when they come back, they're trying to reprint a lot of their titles. They still have a lot that they can go, but I noticed that they're reprinting a lot of their older titles that went out of print, so I really appreciate them there. Granted, I mean, I really enjoy the ones that they're reprinting because I love them, but like, I don't understand a lot of them because some of the ones that they're reprinting that I really enjoy aren't really that big, so I'm like, why don't you reprint the big ones like GTO or Raid Master for that reason. Yeah, just reprint, like they could reprint Battle Royale and like a hardcover, like Tokyopop can get on hardcovers, yeah I know. I don't know, just like a lot, so I guess that is would be a different question and different topic of reprints. But anyways, okay, so what shelf in your bookcase is your favorite? Show it off and explain, and it would be probably either this one or this one, and that's why I'm sitting over here. And that's why that light's annoying, so I can't turn it off with Michi Doc, but yeah, so I'm working on it, I need to get light. But anyways, and there's also no plugs over here either, because the plugs are behind the bookcases, so I kind of screwed myself there, so I can't plug in a lamp. So I would have better light, but anyways. So yeah, right here is all by the same artist, and she's my favorite artist. She did Sanctuary, the Chain Saga, Godchild, another one that I can't pronounce, and Fairy Cube, and this is all of her works. I'm missing, actually, surprisingly, a couple of her works, but I like how it's all in one shelf. And then this is by the same artist, and then that just looks good. I don't know, I just like these two, but my favorite all-time shelf would be my whole entire clamp shelf, but I keep showing that off, so we're just going to skip that one and just say those two. But anyways, okay. So what is the worst manga title in your opinion? Now with 3 points defend that is good, and that's this one. This one's a really fun question, actually. Okay, so did not enjoy this one at all. so many people recommend this to me. That Manga Kid, Manga Hoarder, and this was not my thing. I did not like it at all. Well, I'm kind of not defending it. Okay, so how I would defend this is it has a beautiful freaking cover. I absolutely love the cover. It's a really, good publication. They have different authors in here and different stories. So it's easy to read. No, it's definitely not easy to read. Shit. Ugh. It's really gross. But anyways, yeah, so it's a beautiful cover. It has stories, so you get to experience different authors. There we go. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, so what have you enjoyed most and least about the manga community? So what I enjoyed most is like what everyone keeps saying. I'm not going to name drop names in here because I don't want to leave anyone out. But I know people name drop my name in here in this section, and I really appreciate it. And but I absolutely love every single one that I talk to. I actually talk to people on a daily basis now, whether it's over Twitter or not really Discord, because I cannot figure Discord out for anything. But anyways, whether it's like Twitter or Facebook or phone call or text, yeah, I absolutely love every single one of you guys. I think you're freaking awesome. Yeah, so the negative part of it is probably my own security. I kind of feel like even though like everyone's like, I have so many friends, and I don't know, there's just some groups, and it's kind of annoying, so, and some of it's probably my insecurity, because I'm like, why the hell would they want to talk to, me, so it's definitely some of it on my part, and also if anyone ever feels like I'm in a group, then please just come talk to me. Like, I want to be friends with everyone, no matter who you are, if you're interested in anime or manga or books or anything. So just come talk to me. I'm always up to talk. I'm always, I literally spend most of my time texting or twittering or something. So, which I say that, and one of my goals is to stay off social media more, and then, yeah. So anyways, but yeah, definitely come talk to me. I'm always up for making friends. So yeah, that's, I guess the negative thing would be that there's too many awesome people to talk to. There we go, that's my negative. Okay, what is one anime where the manga is better and vice versa? So I kind of picked a couple. So Peach Girl definitely would have to be the manga. The anime was good, but I don't know, like in the anime, it followed the manga really well, but I didn't picture like the characters that way, because I read the manga first, if that makes sense. And then, so I didn't like the coloring. I guess the coloring kind of threw me off. Wallflower, hated the anime, but the manga I loved. I loved it. The anime it was not funny at all, and they tried to make it too funny, and a lot of people actually liked it. So, yeah. Magical Shopping, Arcadia, Bina Basham. Both, I like both. I did like both, but I liked the anime better because they changed the character completely in the manga. I guess since the manga is only 2 volumes versus a 13 episode thing, so I really liked, in the manga they jumped into the plot, and in the anime they walked up to it, and I don't know, it moved better in the anime. Fruits Basket, the same, because I feel like Fruits Basket, the manga just continued, so it's kind of, Gravitation, the anime, definitely, because the manga was, kind of all over the place, but I still enjoyed it, because I'm trash. Sayuki, I love the anime, but the manga was better because there was one episode I absolutely hated in the anime, and it's not in the manga. So that's the only reason why I like the manga better. It has like insect things and skin, and I'm just done. And then love Hina, whatever. I definitely liked the manga better because the anime, to me, I wasn't picking up the comedy in it, and the manga was even longer, but for some odd reason it moved faster, and the anime was just slow. I did not like it. I actually never finished the anime, to be honest with you. I keep getting to episode like 4 or 5, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm watching something else. But, and I mean, I've tried over the years. Like that, I got that when I was in middle school, and probably tried to watch it like 5 times. No, I give up. But anyways, I did enjoy that manga. But yeah, so that is the 7 questions, and thanks for watching, guys, and thank you, AMeskEOHJ, for making this tag, and yeah.